Jane, I should mention you have been one of the most vocal in voicing concerns of the way that Private Manning has been treated. What is your reaction to the news that he's now being moved?
Well, they're treating a human rights problem like it's a PR problem. They're shipping him off to, away from Quantico to Leavenworth, basically in the hopes that it will fade from the media spotlight. But the whole episode raises really great concerns about what's happening. President Obama on March 11th appeared at a press conference and was asked about Manning's conditions. And at that time, he said that the Pentagon had reviewed the situation and had assured him that his conditions were appropriate, which, as you know, include being stripped naked at night and forced to stand at attention.
Well, they say that was as a result of a flippant suicide remark that he made. It's interesting that you say that this is an attempt to, I guess, make it go away. We know this is going nowhere, so why would that be a plausible solution to this problem if that's their plan? It's not going anywhere.
Well, Jay Johnson, who is the DOD General Counsel yesterday, even acknowledged that moving him to Kansas would prevent his attorney and his friends from having as much access to Manning, and then, of course, going into the media, coming on MSNBC like David House has.
Let me play what you mentioned, Jay Johnson. He's a general counsel for the Department of Defense. This is what he said about Private Manning being transferred. Let's listen.
We have assessed that this is in Private Manning's own best interest. The capabilities at Leavenworth, the mental health support infrastructure, it's an Army facility, and this is an Army case and an Army prosecution, and given the length of time it appears he'll be in pretrial confinement, we believe that at this point, this was an appropriate thing to do.
Jane, real quick, what do you want to happen next or like to see happen next with this?
I would like the president to explain why Jay Johnson is now saying that what he told the public on March 11th is not true. Jay Johnson said the Pentagon only began their review of this situation 2 weeks ago, as opposed to 5 weeks ago when they told the president that they had. So now that they've acknowledged that Manning's treatment was punitive, as Jim Miglashevsky has reported, and that he was not being held appropriately, he was being held in maximum security conditions because he was supposedly so dangerous, and now he's going to medium security. The president needs to explain why he was either misled or chose to mislead the public himself.
All right, Jane Hamsher with FireDogLake.com, the founder of that site. Thank you very much, Jane.